Determine the coordinates for all points on the unit circle that satisfy the conditions given. We're told we have a point with an x-coordinate of 1/4, a y-coordinate which isn't given, and we know the point is in quadrant 1. I'm going to use a unit circle here to help me out. I know if the x-coordinate is 1/4, that's 0.25. It's going to be somewhere right about here. I just need to draw a rough sketch. That would give me a point here potentially, or a point here potentially in the unit circle, but it says we're in quadrant 1, so this is our only choice. The other one here won't work out. Any point in a circle, if you think of our initial arm and terminal arm, we have a situation that looks something like this, where we have a point whose coordinates are given by x and y, a radius that's implied, and the connection between all of those that comes from the Pythagorean theorem is that x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. In this case, x squared plus y squared will equal 1 squared, which is equal to 1. I know the x value, it's 1/4. I can plug that in, so 1/4 squared plus y squared equals 1. 1/4 squared is a 16th, and I'm going to subtract that from both sides of the equation. So I get that. If I simplify on the right-hand side, 1 minus 1 over 16, I want to be able to subtract, so I'm going to make that 16 over 16, which is the same as the number 1. Minus 1 over 16 is 15 over 16. Now that's what y squared is equal to, so y will equal plus or minus the square root of 15 over 16. And I can simplify that as the square root of the top over the square root of the bottom. And the square root of the bottom is nicely 4. I get plus or minus root 15 over 4. And one more thing that I can tell here, these are both of the potential answers, but since I know it's in quadrant 1, I would get rid of the negative answer. It can't be that possible one, because that would be down here. So the point that I'm looking for is a point with an x-coordinate of 1/4 and a y-coordinate of root 15 over 4.